Alright, Cancer, hello, welcome to my channel. This is a reading for 3 till 10 April. We're looking at what is coming towards you. Okay, so we're seeing what is heading towards you. Remember, it is a general reading. Take it as it resonates. I'd like to thank you guys so much for your beautiful support on the last video that I did for Cancer. If it's your first time, you're welcome to the channel. My name is Adrian H. I'm an intuitive healer and I practice spiritual regression hypnosis. Okay. Let's see. So what I'm going to do is, oh, your card is coming right out. So what I'm going to do is, Cancer, we're going to look at your current energy. We're going to look at your recent past. We're going to look at how it is that you got there and what is coming towards you. Then we're going to clarify. And we're going to end up with a crystal oracle card to see what is the sort of earth energies that you can really benefit from focusing at the moment, focusing on. You don't have to have the crystal physically with you, but what are the energies that you actually want to focus on that will benefit you? All right. Let's see. Okay, this is interesting. This is interesting. Oh, okay. All right. That's quite a fascinating situation we've got going on here, Cancer. And I am recording your reading first this time. As Cancers, we sometimes put so many other people first, but I felt this is the time to really just put you first and me first because I'm a Cancerian as well. So your overall energy is the Queen of Wands. All right. So this is some igniting fire here. This is I really sense you doing really incredible work, sort of like within yourself. This is about sometimes we sort of like place ourselves in front of a mirror and you really have to kind of like speak to yourself, like I would say, like, I've got this one wall here next to me, which is literally one big mirror. So, and I do my sort of like manifestation work in there, and I sort of like do all my funny little dances and quirky stuff that I do when I'm alone. But this is also, I feel that for many of you at the moment, Cancer, you are doing that inner work, that inner healing within yourself. So it is that conscious actions that you are taking. I feel that many of you are choosing to be happy. You are choosing yourself. You are choosing your own inner light. When you sort of think about the Olympic flame, for example, you choose to be the carrier of that torch within your life. Okay. And that torch may have been carried by many other sort of, athletes, so to speak, for our analogy. But this is a time when you realize when it comes to happiness and when it comes to joy and when it comes sort of like to the fulfillment of life, it is time for you to just really take on that torch yourself. All right. In the recent past, you've got the 10 of Pentacles, the 9 of Pentacles, and the 3 of Wands. And then in the current energy, we've got the 8 of Swords, the Hermit, and the 8 of Wands. And do notice that there's 2 8s happening in your current energy. 8 of Swords, Hermit, 8 of Wands. All right. So also finding a resolution to conflict over here, which is all really just, it could be seen as outside stuff, but it's really the inner conflict within ourselves, calming the storm. And then for energy coming towards you, there's the 6 of Cups, the Queen of Cups in reverse, and the 10 of Wands. Okay, so from what I can see over here, so we're looking at, first of all, there's some sort of financial foundation that you needed to get sorted out here in the recent past, So this could be a job, this could be money, maybe this, this could actually even mean moving away from a job, or maybe moving away from a person, for example. Somehow your alignment with the energy of abundance has improved, all right? So that opened new doors for you. It allowed you to sort of dream bigger, to dream sort of dreams that you wouldn't kind of allow yourself to dream before, from a more sort of lack sort of mentality. And I also felt that you got real clarity about what it is that you want to do with your life, how it is, sort of how it is that you want your life to look. Sort of really realize that this is about finding yourself in that platform where you realize this is the platform of stability that I would like to be on, So there's a real sense of, a consensus in a sense that was reached for how it is that you'd like your life to be. Okay. And then with your current energy, so that is all sort of like the energy that, that brought you to where you currently are. So where you currently are, there could be quite a number of things, going on, maybe difficulty stilling the mind. finding yourself not necessarily being in a tight spot, so to speak, but more experiencing yourself as feeling conflict, which is inner conflict, you know, which also a sense that you realize needs to be resolved. And I see you being in the process of resolving it. I see you being kinder to yourself, being kinder to your body, taking breaks when you need to. Maybe if it's, you know, if you have that opportunity to say, for example, taking the scenic route home, or, you know, sleeping an hour later. I see there's this the healing taking place on the body, and it leads to a lot of joy, because there's a lot of sort of almost like previous outdated sort of thinking, you know, operating. But I feel you're getting a lot of clarity where you are right now for how it is that you want your life to be, and how it is that you want to experience your life. And there's a lot of inner sort of calm that is coming about, that understanding, that balance that we get in work, you know, between social and, you know, sort of being on your own, and work and rest, you know, that sort of balance, exercise and recuperate, you know, that sort of thing. Coming towards you, there's a very difficult situation that's coming to an end here for you, Cancer. There's a very difficult situation that's coming to an end here for you. And I feel that for most of you, there's a closing of a chapter. There's a closing of a sort of like an emotional chapter. This could be, you know, with a loved one, maybe with a friend, with a way of being, with a way of thinking. You know, there's a closing of a chapter here of something that I feel that you felt was profoundly important to you at the time. You know, and now you're actually realizing that, you know, what you may have tried so hard to achieve is actually something that you need to heal from, because that is what was actually holding you back. All right, let's clarify that for you. Let's clarify the Queen of Wands, which is your overall energy. Okay, so you've got the Page of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, and the Tower. Okay, so remember we were speaking with your overall energy about sort of doing that inner work, aligning with that almost sort of higher purpose of who you are, the potential of who you are. You're getting some ideas here of how you can live life better and how you can live life brighter. And, you know, I feel that you might be very much in demand right now, you know, especially, you know, even if you are married, you may find that a lot of people are like, ooh la la, you know, I feel that for some of you, it may be perceived by someone else like you are rejecting them, but this is more in a sense where you are realizing that your life is moving forward, and you're not 100% certain where your life is going moving forward. So, you know, you might be in a space of like, I don't really know if I want to have this relationship right now. I also feel that for some of you, it's like you... Now, I want you to take this with a huge bag of salt. You know, because I want you to understand that my readings are all about honor and respect. But, you know, it's very insistent, the message, that you're also sort of getting... Let's rephrase that. It's like you are rebalancing the scales, sort of setting the scales, you know. It's sort of like the power levels for an energy that could negatively affect you. Okay. I'm pretty sure that resonates with you. All right. Let's, in your recent past, look at this 10 of Pentacles. Let's look at this 10 of Pentacles in your recent past. So you got the 10 of Cups, the Queen of Cups, and then there's two cards, the 9 of Cups and the 5 of Pentacles. Okay. That's quite an interesting one. Whoa. Alrighty. So, yeah, a lot of personal dreams were fulfilled here, worked very, very hard, but I also feel that it's almost like at some time there was sort of like a conflict between what it is that that you have to almost do, like what you're expected to do, what might be in your sort of, description of what it is that you're supposed to do. I feel that the very thing that you like being sort of like a good soldier, doing what you are being sort of told to do, or expected of you, or agreed of you, almost like doing the right logical thing, would make you feel very much sort of alignment with yourself, almost sort of left out in the cold. Okay. So that is in the recent past, which brought you to where you currently are, which is the Eight of Swords. I don't know, I'm going to have to clarify this, because I think I'm looking at you coming out of a pattern, you know, a lot of sort of problems that you had. So you're still in the space of moving through it, but you're moving through it quite dynamically, you know, things that were holding you back, people, thoughts, you know, all kind of circumstances. So you might be dealing with a couple of things here, or almost sort of feeling like, okay, what is holding me back? What are all the things that are holding me back? And then just say, okay, let's just take care of all of those. Now, amazingly, you would remember that I showed you the Eight of Swords, the Hermit in the middle, and the Eight of Wands. And look at what is the first card as I was holding them here in my hand that was falling out here, is the Hermit. So for the Eight of Swords, we've got the Hermit, the Strength card, and the Empress. Okay, so first and foremost, the Eight of Swords, which is the situation where you might be finding yourself right now, where you might feel almost like certain things are outside of your control. You are being reminded of your power. You are being reminded that some of you all are not taking sufficient breaks. You're not resting sufficiently. You're sort of, you're running yourself too hard, okay? And some of you are running away from some inner healing that needs to be done, and not necessarily has to be done. This is more that life is saying to you, know what, if you really want to do something, why don't you focus on your healing? Why don't you focus, and healing not in a sense of so much letting go the bad and all those type of things, but find a way to better love yourself, find a way to better appreciate yourself, find a way to be kind to yourself. Focus. So life is almost saying, like, if you want to focus on something, focus on that. Okay, focus on loving yourself more, because obviously as you do, you also get to see that a lot of the things that you are focusing on as problems don't really need to be focused on so much. Sometimes we have problems really just from a lack of love. Okay, let's look at the Hermit. So the Hermit, you've got the Three of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. So this is basically letting you know, listen, you've gone through your healing, you've gone through your purging, you've gone through your dark night of the soul. You're starting something new here. You're actually starting something new here that is a very personal reflection of who you are. You know, it really comes from your soul. And if any of you are starting something new, a new business, a new venture, whatever it is, you've got the Wheel of Fortune over there. You may have big dreams for what it is that you're doing, or big goals for what it is that you're doing, Cancer. But there's so much more coming here than you yourself might actually expect, you know. It's beautiful surprises that's available here for you. Let's look at the Eight of Wands, our final card for your current energy. You've got the Ace of Swords, you've got the Eight of Cups, and you've got the Sun. So you've got the Eight of Wands there with the Eight of Cups. Okay, quite profound. So there are certain things that are coming to light here for you. Source is stepping in, you know, divine intervention. Almost like, you know, like that beautiful series back in the day, Touched by an Angel, which I'm rewatching and it's really touching my heart. This is almost like a divine intervention coming in, because sometimes when we think of the truth in a situation coming out, we think like, oh my goodness, you know, this is going to be one major sort of flop that's coming about here. But what is really happening is, as you're doing this inner work within yourself, and as you're letting go of certain things, and as you're giving yourself more body breaks, and you're honoring the needs of your body more and more and more, what is actually happening over here is that you are getting real clarity about a lot of the things that are withholding you from your greatest potential in the world. And as you get that clarity, you're also getting to see what it is that will benefit you richly if you sort of, you know, peacefully take your leave of there. For many of you, you are very much sort of out of alignment with that core reason why your soul incarnated into this human form. So many of you are sort of out of alignment with your true being, with your true intensity of who you are, and you are actually in the process of getting back in alignment with that. Okay, confirmed for you, definitely there by the Sun. So what is the energy that's coming towards you? What is the result of all of this that is coming towards you? So we're clarifying the Six of Cups for what's coming towards you. Beautiful, incredible, amazing divine intervention. You've got the Ace of Cups, you've got the Five of Cups, and you've got the Three of Cups. So your life is really, and I can tell you with absolute conviction, is about to really improve in fantastic ways because there's divine intervention coming through. There's that self-forgiveness that it's happening. There is that self-acceptance within yourself. You can only do what it is that you can do and no more. You can do less, but you know, this, we're speaking about balance here. There's a lot of forgiveness for yourself, for how many times you've been holding yourself back in this world. There's a lot of celebration that is coming for you in your life. Many reasons to celebrate. Beautiful reunion and connection with soul family. That's quite lovely. Now let's look at this Queen of Cups in reverse. Again, you have, and I mean, if you don't believe me, let me show you. Again, 3 major arcana cards. So, you know, end of difficult cycles. There's also a almost like a message, like a confirmation for you over here to let you know that everything that is meant for you is meant, it's coming your way, that your plan, so to speak, is on track, that you know, that universal highest truth that is available for you, that beautiful life plan that is available for you, you know, that is coming through for you. And again, you are aligning with your true purpose. You are aligning with your core value. Okay, that expression of love that you are. You're aligning with that. And then just for our last card for what's coming towards you, clarifying the 10 of Wands. We've got the Justice card, the 6 of Pentacles, and Temperance card. So this is about life really shifting for you in a really amazing way because you have done the work. You know, you've done that inner work. And so, you know, if you are concerned, say, for, you know, I feel quite a sense of where you are at the moment. So there's this emotions, and there's more clearing out of the emotions taking place. And the more you clear out the emotions, the more you sort of balance your scale. So if you are concerned about things at the moment, money, a job, you know, resources, time, or even your body's health, you know, how am I going to be able to do that? As you do that inner work, life seems to almost become a miracle for you. It just gets better and better and better for you because it's the change in mindset that you're having. And I see that you are taking control of your own energy. You know, you are stepping into that space where you are the one that's becoming in pure control of your own life, that you are the one that sets out your destiny. Because remember, Cancer, that the healing that we do now, that has an impact on the future. We are creating the future based on what we are doing right now. A lot of the concerns that we have at the moment in the world is because of what has been done by our ancestors, you know, and we are healing that. But also, a lot of the wonderful things that we have in this world at the moment is also because of our ancestors. So it's about healing, but it's also about giving gratitude. All right. And in my spiritual regression hypnosis sessions, you know, I always feel it's so important and it's so profound, and the positive effect that it has on your life when, you know, we don't just heal, but we also give gratitude. We unlock all the, you know, the skills that you acquired in different lifetimes. It's amazing. Okay. We're going to finish off for you with a crystal oracle card, Cancer. And if that resonates with you, you know, taking a nice deep breath and claim that for yourself, whether you are Cancerian or not. Remember, there's a little bit of everything in everyone. Okay. So take a nice deep breath, accept it for yourself. I would really appreciate it from my heart if you would like the video, share, comment, subscribe. Remember, if you to subscribe, to hit that notification bell. And if you want to have a personal detailed reading where we look one-on-one at your specific energy, either online or in person in beautiful Cape Town in South Africa, my email address is down below where you can contact me. Okay. Or via Facebook or Instagram. Those links are down below as well. Let's see, what is your crystal energy? What is the crystal energy for Cancer, please? And even it doesn't really mean like if you have this crystal, obviously you can keep it on you and work with it. But you can also just really open yourself to the particular energy, because remember, the energy is always available. So you can just open yourself to the energetic flow of the crystal also. Okay. Can we have a card, please? Can we have a card for Cancer, please? Look at this. There we go. Oi, look at this clear quartz, the crystal of all possibility. beautiful purification taking place for you at the moment, you know, healing from all those sort of past things that were holding you back, you know, purification to the core level of your being. Isn't that beautiful? Purification to the core level of your being. I love that. See you next time. Bye.